Code Vein on the PlayStation 4. Do you have it? Have you thought about getting it? Well, this is a game review. Stick with me and you'll hear my information on how I feel about it. This is Mystic with Mystic Shepherd Gaming, and I haven't played Code Vein that much. I've had it for, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months now. And yeah, I love it. It's awesome. If you've played, Dark Souls, I've read that it is like Dark Souls in, the weapons, the gear, things like that, and the gameplay is similar to it. Again, I've not played Dark Souls, so for me, the only thing I wish is there was more instruction, more information. Yes, you can see here, like with the gear, if it's red, clearly that means you're not going to get, you're going to lose those benefits. And the other color is you're going to gain those benefits. But, I do wish there was more instruction in the game. But basically, it's an awesome game. Here you can see where when you're restoring vestiges, you could see the top left, it said restore vestige. Basically, that means that you're going to open up like a new move, a new spell, that kind of thing. That's what the benefit to restoring vestiges are. And those are the people whose blood code, that you have that you can choose, moves from and things like that. You can then put them on your bar, level it up to where you have access to it all the time, or you can gather other things that you use it like currency and it levels it up. You can see I'm going through a dungeon right now to kind of show you the gameplay. I apologize, I'm on 4 times speed, but there's a lot of road to cover in just this area, not even getting halfway through. So you see, the gameplay and the monsters or mobs. It's really neat. I mean, the graphics are fabulous. You do, however, have to like, the anime or cartoony, and cartoony really doesn't do it justice. But you do see that tone. But the voice actors in this game are wonderful. I mean, like, there is no hesitation believing that voice actor is that character. There is no, like, poor acting, basically. The gameplay is awesome. It's challenging to me. There's only been a few games in my lifetime that have been this challenging where it's you love to hate it or hate to love it. But it is a great game. And I don't mean to make it sound like it's a terrible game by saying that. It challenges me so much that it's really hard to not be like sometimes when you're playing it. It's just like sometimes you're just like, oh my gosh, but that's such a cool challenge. I mean, the only thing, like I said, if I knew exactly what I was doing, if it had like informational or instructional, more instructional, like this move does this does that, teaches you the gear system, the weapons system, things like that. Over time you learn that the little blood code pieces that you find throughout the world and the dungeons are important to your moves and your spells, and they're important to learning a new blood code maybe, or things like that. So then you run through quickly in some areas and you realize, okay, I need to go back and go area by area and make sure I have all the codes. So basically in here, it's dark. You could turn, the contrast up, and I believe I play through to the point where you will meet Mia, which is another companion inevitably you will get. She'll start following you, her and her brother Nicola. But it's really cool. You see I died, and you have to, if you don't collect your haze, if you haven't played this game, make sure you go back and collect what the haze is, which is your currency. Otherwise you'll lose it. If you die one more time, you will lose it. You won't get it back. If you can't get back to it, you can go back to your home base and go into the sauna area, and they'll give you a portion of it back if you want to do it that way. So here we go. We're about to meet Mia, and then after that, I'll give you my final thoughts, and I hope you enjoy this little portion.
All right. I'm currently tracing the spring's flow. Just hold on. Give me a moment.
Wait, what's going on here?
We have to go back to the old city ruins. There must be something we missed there. Anyway, let's get going.
Searching for blood beads on your own? That's awfully bold.
Listen, no one here wants this to turn violent, so just hand over your blood beads.
What if we don't want to?
Then I'll take them.
You're too late. A kid?
Get away from Mia! Nicola! What are you doing out here? Because you...
He's on the verge of a frenzy. That's why you want the blood beads, isn't it?
Okay, so I'm going to talk over this last little bit. You know, my review on this game is totally worthwhile. If you're still on the fence, you haven't bought it, well, you can go into, on the PlayStation 4, you can go into demos and demo a good time in this game. That's how I decided to buy this game, is I demoed it and I fell head over heels in love. So I highly recommend getting this game, whether you've played Dark Souls or this type of game before. You know, the premises, they are vampires. They were turned, you know, you'll learn the whole thing, but basically they're stuck in a dome of blood where they can never get out, right now anyway, right? So demo it, buy it. Don't buy it. You know, hopefully this little bit of gameplay that you've seen and the animation here where they're, introducing you to Mia even is, good enough for you maybe to have made a decision. I'm sure you've looked up, Code Vein before. But anyway, this is Mystic saying make sure you smash that like button, ring the bell to be alerted when I put out future videos, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe, but only if you want to. Have a fabulous day. Thanks again for watching.
Yeah, I know. Let's go after them.